Alright guys, it's been another one of those up and down seasons. War number 6, I didn't really do too many fights and they weren't that exciting, so we're just going to go straight ahead to war number 7. Path number 3, we're going to bring in Elsa for Jessica Jones, and the goal here is just, there's no armor up on this node for path 3, so there's no power lock or special lock or any of that fun stuff. So I'm just trying to nuke Jessica Jones down before she gets her investigations up, and I don't have to deal at all with the unstoppable, and we just nuke through it. Same thing for Yellow Jacket. Now, he does get the unblockable specials from the global tactic, and I think I was slow on the initial evade, but because I had got the taunt active, I was able to block it, and I think I just went with that, kept getting the intercepts there to keep the taunt on. If he threw the unblockable special, I had the steadfast charge, so I could just block it the whole time, and went really well with Elsa. Great global attacker. I also did, I think, 14 fights in this war. This was a good one. I went from path 3 to path 1 with the second account, and path 1 to path 3 with the main account, and then we did 6 minis and even attempted the boss again. So, and we're getting better. We're going to get another boss solo probably this season. We'll see, depends on which bosses are thrown there, but I haven't been shy of going for those bosses this season. So, path 1 in section 2, we've got Mojo, Metal Champion, take it with Magneto, bait that special 2. Just got to be careful sometimes with the Mystic Dispersion with Magneto. So at the moment, I'm just kind of building up my prowess charges. There, I finally start charging them, like doubling them up once I get to once I get to 3 bars of power, and now I can go ahead and build to a special 3 and nuke down Mojo. There we go. Goodbye. I just don't want to consistently have them falling off and feeding potentially Mystic Dispersion. That's the only problem there with Mojo. Here we have a future Antman on Buffet, and we're going to end Arc Overload and all that fun stuff, but again, Magneto is just going to shut this down completely. We're just going to go ahead with our parry heavies, and we're going to, you can see I can't reverse the healing, but I can prevent healing altogether. So even if he does get the when the timer comes, he does get the regen. It doesn't even pop. So here we've got magnetism shuts it down. We're basically heal blocking him the entire time, and we're just going to build to special 3, which is actually end up just going to be overkill, I think, by the time we get there. Bait the special 1, and there, special. Now we're up to 3 bars of power. Charge the heavy and drop a special 3, and Magneto for the win. Alright, next up we'll do path 1 going into path 3. We got Doc, Oc, Viv, and Hulkling this time. Viv is going to come in, even though she's not a global attacker. We go with the advanced power start 1 and quickly get a special 2, followed by the unblockable special 1s. And we're going to nuke down Namor pretty fast. There, he gets the unblockable special, but not rooted, so that was good. And there, as long as they're below 1 bar of power, the special 1 is unblockable, nuke down really fast. Here we have another global defender in Joe Fixit Viv. Again, not global, but great counter for masochism because she does not have to parry in order to get an opening. And the light and any combo that you finish properly, medium ending combo with Viv is going to put a heal block on. There, I accidentally get hit a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to recover here. We get back into it. We have our unblockable special 1s. That's 1. That's 2. And make it 3 for good measure. And we nuke down Joe Fixit. And then we move over. We're just going to use Hulkling here to take down Nick Fury. He has no armor ups, so we don't have to worry about the Thorns damage at all. We just have to worry about managing his tactical charges. So we're going to drop a nice special 2, push him to special 2, that's ideal. And then again, it's just managing the tactical charges if they can, and at the same time managing Hulkling's charges. So here I can get to a special 2. He's unblockable, so I'm just going to throw it not into the block just to push him over those charges. Now you push him into his second life. Now he doesn't have any special at the moment, so we're just going to let him, for the most part, just take his own damage. It's not like it's Battlegrounds where you're trying to rush to finish it really fast. I just want the solo here. Yes, obviously, in high tier wars, when you're trying to like get everything done extremely quickly, then yes, you're kind of rushing, because the faster you do it, the better, in terms of like the tiebreaker. But for here, just want to get the solos. Here, Doc Ock against Dragonman. Again, no armor up, so it's just, I just want a Dragonman counter, and I like Doc Ock here because every time he does get his power gain, I can either parry to remove it, or I can go ahead and get the power lock on. Here, I think I'm going to end up going for a refresh with the special 1, so he has the power lock on again. And then again, I can just keep parry heavying. If he has the power gain on, then I'm going to end up power locking him. So he's not going to get to a lot of power on this fight. So here, some more power drain. Going to go for the special 2, get the triple debuff, one of my favorites. And then we're going to just go ahead and strike her into a heavy with 50k direct damage on that last hit. Fun. So those are the 8 path fights. Now we have our first mini. We have a power snack, prowess build up, unblockable Dani Moonstar. Viv is immune to nullify, so really good for power snack because you're not going to have to deal with the power gain at all. Here I can just go ahead, build to my special 2, and just deal with Dani Moonstar's special 1. Just have to be careful. She is a global attacker, so I am trying to get this one down fast before I end up potentially dealing with rooted or unblockable specials. So here we go. We're just gonna have to bait out one more. We already did the special 2, and now even from the other end of the screen, we can throw unblockable special number 1 and unblockable special number 2. So another fun fight. This fight here, I had to speed up a lot. I did speed up the other fights a little bit because we got 14 fights. Incinerate, Poison, Stun Immune, Red Skull. Since his buff, after his special 1, he has an auto block. And after his special 2, he has an unstoppable. And you can't hit into his block, even with Hulkling, even though he's immune to power drain. He won't get power drained by hitting into his block, but his kit just, if you hit into Red Skull's block at any point with anybody, you are taking damage. So this was a very, very, very slow fight. I had to bait heavies only during the poison phase in order to get my openings, and that was fine. After every special 1, I waited for that green auto block timer to disappear. Did not hit into his block at all. Wait until, again, bait another heavy attack, and then go ahead. I probably shouldn't have thrown the Intimidate there because I can hit into his block. But for the most part, just repeating the same thing over and over and over again. Bait heavies and throwing specials during the poison phase, and just dancing away from him during the incinerate phase. And there I did get hit a little bit, and it let him throw a special 2. That's fine, not the end of the world, but then he gets unstoppable afterwards. So again, there's just a lot to look out for in this particular fight. Hulkling did get the job done, but it was very, very slow. I guess there is options of potentially removing his armor ups. Then you don't have to deal with like maybe hitting into his block. I think it has to do with the armor ups as well. But here, all I was focused on was hit during that poison phase, build that special 2, take as much damage as we can. And again, I can't parry because it's stun immune. There, I was a little nervous to try and attack in after. Well, I can't attack in after the special 2 anymore because of the unstoppable. So normally I would try and attack in after that special 2, but not with the unstoppable. So lots to maintain and keep an eye on in that Red Skull fight. Next up, we've got a Mysterio on Ebb and Flow knockdown, right back at it. We're going to do this one with Magneto. Magneto can handle like the healing from Mysterio. and the magnetism is going to shut down a lot of his abilities here. But you can see here, I'm just going to go ahead and counter some heavy attacks when he's in the stun immune phase. When I can hit him, I'm gonna go ahead and parry and knock him down. I'm gonna try and push to special 2, because normally special 2 would be very annoying, because then you get power drained and you potentially you'll miss. But Magneto shuts down miss against #metal champions, and I'm not going to lose. I'm typically not going to lose my power because of the magnetism. So Magneto does a great job. Can't miss against #metal champions. So you can see those nice little miss fails on the right hand side. But yeah, so Magneto, excellent counter here for Mysterio. I was very happy with this one there. And there, I think I just had a message in fight, so we had to zoom in a little bit. But again, push to special 2, counter, see a bunch of misfails on the right-hand side. Love to see that. Always good to know that you're making the ability accuracy reduced with the magnetism. And there we go. Bait another. Just wait out for that special one-timer to finish. And there, unfortunately, the striker was into the block, but we can hit him after the special one, and we're going to be fine. There we go. Down goes Mysterio. All right, next up, we got the right side of the boss circle. We're going to take Overseer with Elsa. Feats of Vigilance, Power Efficiency, Missing in Action. I'm kind of just going in to try and nuke this as best as I can. Have to worry about getting parried with his auto block after special, so got to be aware of that. Have to be aware of the miss timer, like the falter. In case I see the falter on me, I have to be careful there. Here, I did get clipped for a second, but that's fine. We build up to a special 2. Massive special 2 here. Get a nice little counter with the auto evade. And we're going to back off. Go in again. Just one hit after. Wait for the auto block to finish that green timer. Now we can go ahead, and we have a falter on us, so we're going to back off. Now again, I can go in and parry. Special 2, fight is done, or just about over. There we go, nice little counter. Special 1, goodbye Overseer. Great fight with Elsa, just again, a little bit of stuff to maintain. Then I really like this. It's only a rank 3 Toad, but Mantis here has Stunning Reflection, Polka Power, Brute Force. So you need to put on a Poison or Incinerate in order to remove the stun. You need to use damage over time in order to gain power. So the paralytic poisons work as a regular poison, and it removes the stunning reflection. Plus, I'm also a mutant, so if Mantis throws a special 1, which I'm obviously trying to push to special 2, but if she does throw a special 1, then I have an option to get rid of the sleep by throwing a special. So this was really excellent. I was able to gain power on this fight because of the paralytic poisons doing the damage over time in order to feed my power meter, and at the same time I was able to remove the stunning reflection so that I can get some parries in. So I thought this was an excellent fight here, like massive damage there on that special with Toad. And again, I took a little bit of brute force damage there because you got to getting hits in all the time, but Toad, excellent counter to Mantis on Stunning Reflection. Last but not least, we attempted this Photon boss again with Elsa. I actually played awful at the beginning of the fight. Didn't get anything that I wanted. I got like a nice intercept right off the bat, so this was good. But when I got to a special 1, that kind of, I get hit by the end of it, which was a little annoying. And I wanted to push for a few more heavy attacks, and right there, I don't know why I froze. That was where kind of the fight kind of pissed me off, because I end up pushing her into light form. I wanted to get more hits in beforehand, and I get hit at the end of this one. Now I'm kind of stuck in the corner. Again, I was trying to hold heavy, but I wasn't getting anything going. So at this point, I'm going to die, so I'm going to go balls to the wall, throw as much damage in as I can, and just hold block and hope that Photon wants to play ball and keep throwing some heavies. And here I get the attack in after the heavy on this one. throw another special 1. We actually have her almost down. Maybe she'll throw another heavy. No, she throws the special 3. I end up reviving and finishing off with only 1 death. So that was my best Photon boss attempt so far. Hopefully the next time we can actually get a solo. But we're improving as we try this. But 14 fights in a single war is my best this season. Hopefully, if you're doing path 1 and 3 in those minis, that it gave you some pointers and it helped you out. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.